I want to welcome you tonight to Suburban to see the Suburban Crusaders take on the Crosspointe Panthers. First game of the night is the junior high girls, followed by the junior high boys, then the JV boys. So let's go ahead and stand for prayer, and then we'll get the game going. Dear Jesus, thank you again for letting us come out tonight. Thank you for the crowd that has been able to gather. Thank you for just being able to play the game of basketball. Keep everybody safe and healthy, and attitudes right on and off the court, both players, spectators, coaches, and in your name, amen.
Well, good late afternoon to you on this Thursday. As I want to welcome you once again here to the Suburban Christian School, where this is the first game of the day between Suburban and Crosspointe, starting with this junior high girls matchup. As we get settled in here. Okay. Sophia Reed. As here comes the tip, and we're underway and controlled by Suburban. And here are as that one's blocked, and here is 3 of Crosspointe for the girls. As here's 22, and that's over to 3, who tries a 3. That's no good, and rebound of Caitlin Britt of Suburban. And here's Caitlin, passes over to, and now to touch out of bounds, going to, or staying right here with Suburban. As Mackenzie. As Sophia looks to get it in, able to get it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie over to Aubrey. As Aubrey gets it to Mackenzie. As Mackenzie looks to do something, and that's a turnover taken by 3 of Crosspointe. And here they come, and they lost it, and picked up by Crosspointe. 2-point shot, no good, and here's 3 of Crosspointe off the offensive rebound, and able to find 21. As that one out of bounds. Turnover going to Suburban, at least I think. Yeah. As I'll go over roster information at halftime for both teams. Here is Caitlin Britt as I, get settled in here on that. Here's Mackenzie Hilton. Hilton in the paint. Really? Puts the 2 points up and good. Suburban 2, Crosspointe 0. Crosspointe with the ball here is 22. 22 over to 10 in the paint. 22 puts up the shot, no, and rebound controlled by Crosspointe. 21 able to get it to 22 out to 3, no, and out of bounds it goes to Suburban. Yes, Sophia Mackenzie, as that's taken away by 10 of Crosspointe, and here is 3, and looking to get a 10 2-point shot off as Aubrey comes away with the defensive rebound, and here come the Crusaders up 2-0. And that's taken away by 10 of Crosspointe, and now almost taken away, but here is a 2-point shot way short, and very nicely done by Crosspointe to, even though last touch, but out of bounds. So going to Suburban. Timeout Crusaders, as it is 2-0 early in the first quarter, 3:56 as I All right, as I want to welcome you out of the timeout, I'm just what I've been doing here. If you've heard me shortly under my breath, is that I've been getting the starting lineups put together for us at Suburban, and I have Crosspointe as here is Suburban in the paint. That's no good. And Aurelia, the offensive rebound, and it passes out to Mackenzie Helton. Helton gets it to 21 Aubrey. And I'm not sure what quite happened for a stoppage here. Okay, looks like we got to clean something up here. As I want to say hello and good late afternoon to you on this Thursday, January 27th, 2022, as out of that, Sophia gets it into Mackenzie Helton. Here is Helton with the ball, as that's stolen away by 22 of Crosspointe. Coming down to pay, will miss it off the glass, but 10 right there, as 10 puts it back up, no, and rebound Crosspointe, 3 with it, as now here is 3, and taken by 10, gives it back to 3 in the paint, puts up the shot, and no good, as right there again, shot good, number 21 of Crosspointe ties the game at 2, as we play with 3 minutes in the first quarter. Mackenzie Helton looking to get it in, and gets it into Sophia, as she gives it back to Mackenzie. Here is Mackenzie looking to down the paint. And that's a good tie up there, and it will go to Crosspointe. 2:44 to play in the first quarter. Here's 3 of Crosspointe off the turnover from Suburban. Here's 10. I'm not the turnover. There was a tie up as 3. He puts up the shot. No. Right there is Sophia Reed for the defensive rebound. And here is Mackenzie and gives it to 13 Sasha Miller. As Sasha looks to do something with it. And that's deflected. And 21 Aubrey able to go back and get it as she looks to do something with it. And in the paint, Sophia. And Sophia has good defense there by Crosspointe to eventually take the ball away. Under 2 minutes in this first quarter. As they will get it out. 1:57 to play in this first, as that's off the hand of Aurelia. That was out of bounds. 1:56 in this first, as here is Crosspointe is 3 with it. Game tied at 2, as you can see. As 10, and in the paint, 21 puts it up, got it off the glass, 4-2. As Suburban gets it in. And Sasha able to get it to Mackenzie. And Aubrey goes out to get it. Aubrey gets to Mackenzie Helton and stolen away by 10 of Crosspointe. As down the paint, puts up the shot. Good off the glass. Good stopping shot there. Under 1:10 now in this first quarter as Sasha. And taken once again by 10 of Crosspointe. Here she comes down the lane, puts up the shot and just off. as 21 Aubrey grabs the defensive rebound and gives it to McKenzie, and she's able to, Sophia gives it to Sasha. Under a minute in this first quarter of this junior high girls game, as Sasha needs help, needs to pass it, and able to get it to Sophia Reed. Sophia, and Aurelia is able to go back and get it. And Mackenzie Helton gives it to Aubrey. 2-point shot, no. But Mackenzie Helton grabs it, and Aurelia puts it in. 6-4. Under a half a second in this opening quarter. As here is Crosspointe, 22 with it. First quarter winding down, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. As a 2-point shot, no. You got plenty of time here if you're Suburban. Now look at that clock, and you still have time here. Sophia, look at the clock, look at the clock. They weren't looking at the clock, and the first quarter closes. Crosspointe with the 6-4 lead. But hey, we got a tight first quarter. 6-4, your score in favor of Crosspointe. I'll take a short break and be back with you to start the second, all right? We're not getting blown out. Not getting it. All right, here, if you can hear me. Welcome back to the second quarter between Suburban and Crosspointe. This is a junior high girls matchup. And, all right, so out of the second quarter we begin, and here is Suburban just down by 2. Aubrey Folger, and passes into Valerie in the paint, and that goes out of bounds to Crosspointe. Crosspointe with the ball, and they will get it in again. Here is 3 for Crosspointe. As I want to welcome you to this second quarter of this junior high girls game, as this is the first game of the day, and we have 2 coming for you after this one. Here is 21. But I just want to say, hope your day has been well so far, and your afternoon has been good as well as we continue right along. As 23 gets it to 22, and no good. But right there off on the rebound, puts it back up, no. And out of bounds it goes to Crosspointe. As it will stay right here. As we get it in, or not we, but Crosspointe does. That shot is short. As here's 3, 2-point shot. No, good up the glass. And out of bounds, it will stay right here with Crosspointe. 5:02 in this second quarter. As 22 of Crosspointe looks to get it in. And 22 gets it into 3. 2-point shot. No. And here comes Valerie Ramirez. And now taken away by 21 of the junior high of Crosspointe. And out of bounds it goes. Staying right here again with Crosspointe. 4:53 to play in the second quarter as 22 gets it in. Here is 3, guarded by Valerie Ramirez, and 2-point shot. Got it off the glass. Good shot there. 8-4, Crosspointe. As that's stored away by 10, and now taken by, and a tie-up going to, as there was a tie-up, good. All right, here is 22 of Crosspointe to get it in off the tie-up, and right there in the paint, as that one's is able to roll in there. 10-4 in favor of Crosspointe. Let's see if Suburban get it in, and here's 21 Aubrey. Aubrey, and now taken away again by 10 of Crosspointe, and here is 3. In the paint, 23, no. And we get the rebound, Caitlin Britt, and that's stolen again by Crosspointe. As turnover after turnover, it seems. Here's 3, puts up the shot, this time no. But another offensive rebound, 10, got it up the glass. Good play, number 10. And it is 12-4 Crosspointe. So, timeout Crusaders was 4:03 in the second. So I'll take a timeout too. I'll be back right with you. Come on, offense, though, for the girls. All right, out of the timeout we come for these junior high girls. We look to get it in. Sophia gets it into Mackenzie Hilton, and she will bring it up. Let's see if we can pick up the offense here. And here is 11, Caitlin Britt. And Miss Britt able to get it into Aurelia. 2-point shot. There you go, Aurelia. Score the basket, 12-6. As here is 3 of Crosspointe. Here's 3, gets it over to 10. 10 over the past 3. 3, a shot, short. Rebound taken by Aubrey. And here comes 10, Mackenzie Hilton. And can she pass it? Help her. And stole it away by Crosspointe, but we got on the ground, tie up, and that will go to Crosspointe. Or no, Suburban, yes. Go to Suburban as 12 gets it in the, or stay right here anyway, off of that. All right, so here is Mackenzie and finds Aubrey. Aubrey looking to drive. Aubrey passes to Caitlin. 2-point shot. No. And 3 of Crosspointe gets it. And with about 3 minutes to play in this first half. And here is Crosspointe. They're up by 6. And 23 gets it to 3 and 23. And stolen, tipped and stolen by Suburban. And here comes the girls and stolen right back by 10. She's been everywhere, it seems like, in this first half with the steals. Yes, here's 4. Over to 20, a 3. No, rebound Aurelia. And here comes Mackenzie Hilton and the Crusaders down by 6. As let's see, Miss Sophia. Sophia able, and stolen wide again by 10. She is good, isn't she? It's 10, puts it up. No, and right there, Caitlin Britt. All right, let's move the offense a little bit. As Mackenzie Hilton over to Sophia Reed. I'll put that up there. No. And taken by 10 of Crosspointe. Now let's see. We've had our opportunity. Here's 10. 10 puts it up. No. And right there and out of bounds. Staying right here with Crosspointe. 2:03 to play in the second quarter. 12-6 your score. As here is 4, gets it in to 3. 2 minutes to play in this first half. Within the paint, no, and out of bounds, staying right here with Crosspointe. A minute 57. Still a close game, so we'll see if substitutions for both teams. 32 Aurelia comes out, and 31 Kaylin Perry comes in, and here is 3. 3. Gives it over to 4. 4 gets it to 30. Gets it to 3. Tries. No. But right on the offensive rebound. Here is 10. In the paint, 3. Puts it up. No. And rebound, Sophia Reed coming up on a minute and a half to play in this first half. As that's taken once again by 10. And that's going to be a travel on Crosspointe going to Suburban. 1:28 in this second quarter. All right. Bring it over. Bring it over. As we get it in, here is 10 McKenzie. And stolen right there by 10. Man, she has been on it everywhere. She looks to put it in off the glass. Very nicely done. Number 10 for the junior high girls of Crosspointe. Man, she has been on it in this first half. And McKenzie gets it over to Caitlin Britt. You have a wide open Caitlin Perry, and that will sail out of bounds. And last touch, though, by Crosspointe was 1:09 in this first half. As we get it in, we're down 14-6. As Sophia, they need some encouragement as Sophia gets it into Caitlin Britt. 2 of them there, and that's going to be taken away by Crosspointe, and yes it is. That's another turnover. As here is 30. Gives it to 3, and short on a 3. And rebound that's taken by Crosspointe. So 50 seconds, here's 30, here's 10. 10, she's been the best one for Crosspointe, coming away with all those steals and all. And here is 30, gets it to 3. And down the lane and scores is number 3, making it a 10-point game, 10-point lead by Crosspointe as we play under 30 seconds in the first half. Here's McKenzie. McKenzie gets it over to Aubrey. Aubrey almost thrown away. She goes out to get it again. Aubrey. As that's unless there's a time. Yep, that was a turnover on Suburban with 13 seconds in this second quarter as we wind down this first half. Here are the Crosspointe goes 3 again, stolen by Caitlin Britt, and a tie up, and we'll go to Crosspointe. 2.1 seconds in this first half. All right, 2.1. As a 30-second timeout by the Crusaders. 2.1 seconds left in this first half. 16-6 in favor of Crosspointe. Okay, 2.1 seconds in this first half. Let's see if Crosspointe can get the final shot. 3, no. And the first half will end. Well, the Crosspointe Junior High girls has a 10-point lead at the halftime break. 16-6 is your score. So obviously this is the first matchup of 3 today. As next up we will have the junior high boys of Suburban going up against the junior high boys of Crosspointe. So at this time I will go over the starting lineups and that for both teams, as I will start for the roster with the Crosspointe Panthers of the junior high girls of the Crosspointe Panthers. As we have Denai Brown, Number 3, number 4, Emma Moore. Number 10, Zanaya Thomas. Number 12, Abby Stock. Number 21, Rosa Brummett. Number 22, Ansley Olson. Number 23, Elena Harvey. Number 30, Madeline Barnard. Number 31, Reagan Gear. That is your Crosspointe Panthers basketball roster. Now the starting lineups is our number 3, Denai Brown. Number 10, Zanaya Thomas. Number 12, Abby Stock. Number 21, Rosa Brummett. And number 22, Ansley Olson, as I am surrounded by a bunch of guys up here. And now let's go over the starting roster, or the roster for our Suburban Christian girls of junior high. We start as here is number 10, Mackenzie Helton. Number 11, Caitlin Britt. Number 12, Sophia Reed. Number 13, Sasha Miller. Number 14, Grace Parr. Number 20, Audrey Moore. Number 21, Aubrey Folger. Number 22, Eva Meneses. Number 23, Amelia Campbell, who is inactive because of the of what she did on Tuesday. And so of the injury that with her knee or so. And so so that's why she is inactive for this game. As number 25, Valerie Ramirez, number 31, Kaylin Perry, and number 32, Aurelia Rosario. And for the head coaching, and for our Suburban Junior High girls head coach, we have Carly Hockema, and the assistant coach is Jonathan Ray. All right, and then your starting lineup for the Suburban Christian junior high girls is number 10, Mackenzie Helton, number 11, Caitlin Britt, number 12, Sophia Reed, number 21, Aubrey Folger, and number 32, Aurelia Rosario. That is your Suburban Christian Junior High girls roster and starting lineups in full. As I want to apologize for that, as I was being bombarded over during that by a few guys in my class, a couple guys in my class, or a few guys in my class, and somebody in the 10th grade class. So they're funny. All right, so I'll get you ready for this second half coming up here in almost 4 minutes. Your score, 16 Crosspointe, Suburban 6. You're watching SCS basketball. But this time, for the first time around for today, the junior high girls. All right, stay tuned for the second half. We'll see what happens. Coming up in the time ahead. Thank you. All right, I want to welcome you back to the second half as we begin with this junior high girls game. Well, or whatever I was saying. And here is 22 of Crosspointe for the girls. Whatever I said at the beginning there, I don't know. Anyway, as it's a 7-point lead by Crosspointe. All right. Here is 22, puts up the shot, no, as that's taken by Sophia Reed off the rebound, and now McKenzie gets it over to Caitlin Britt. Caitlin Britt gets it and tipped and out of bounds it goes. Staying right here. I want to say thank you to those who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box. As here is Mackenzie Helton. We're down by 10. Let's see if we can pick up the offense here. Mackenzie Helton. Helton gets it to Aubrey. 2-point shot. No. And rebound 22 of Crosspointe. And here they come. As here's 22. Gets it to 3. And here's 10. 3. And out of bounds it goes to Suburban. 4:57 in this third quarter. It's a 10-point Crosspointe lead. 16-6 as Sophia gets it in to 10. McKenzie gets it in the paint. 32 Aurelia, tightly guarded by 2. A tie-up and will go to Crosspointe. They get it in, and 21, tightly guarded as 3 is coming for Crosspointe. Yes, there you go. Tipped and stolen by Mackenzie Helton, and now stolen away by the junior high girls. And here is 10 of Crosspointe. And remember, she had the big first half with all those steals. And that's taken away by Aubrey. Tie up, and this time it will go to the Crusaders. .421 to play in this third quarter. Sophia now. Let's see if we can pick up the offense here just a little bit for the girls. Suburban. They're down by 10. Aubrey gets it to 11, Caitlin. Here's McKenzie in the paint. Valerie, 2-point shot, no. And here's 22 of Crosspointe. And she lost it out of bounds. I guess that was tipped and out of bounds off of Suburban as she gets it into 3. Crosspointe up by 10, 16-6 is 3, and good steal by Valerie Ramirez. As she needs a pass and gets it to 12. Sophia gets it to Mackenzie Helton. Mackenzie guarded by 3. All right, now let's see if we can put a basket in. Mackenzie gets it to Caitlin Britt. Caitlin Britt. That's a turnover. Crosspointe with the ball. 3:46 in this third quarter. Timeout. Timeout, one of them anyway. I think either Suburban or, anyway, with 3:46 in this third quarter, it is a 10-point Crosspointe lead. Still nobody has yet to score in this second half, excuse me. Let's kind of show the crowd over here a little bit. Now, kind of show the crowd over here. Now, as this timeout is being taken. All right, out of the timeout, both teams come. Once again, nobody is yet to score. As we get in 22, and here is 3. 3 for Crosspointe, gets it to 21, tries, no. And last time, you better get it. There you go, Caitlin Britt. And Caitlin Britt. Oh. She stepped on the line. 3:34 in the third. Crosspointe has the ball. 3, no good on a 3. And rebound controlled by Crosspointe, and she's able to get it to 3. And 3, whoever that is in the paint, she traveled with it, going Suburban's way. 3:22 to play in third quarter. As we'll get it out. No, once again, nobody has scored yet in this second half. Let's see if we can be the first. This time. As Sophia Reed gets it into Sasha Miller. As Sasha looking to get away, able to bring it into the forecourt, and that was tipped. Here is Caitlin Brett over the Sophia Reed, and now stolen away by Crosspointe. As here's 22, puts it up, count that at a foul. First 2 points of the second half. And how about this, an and one for the junior high girls game. You won't see that much, but very nicely done. Very nicely done, as those are the first points of the second half. 3:06 to play in this third. I congratulate that because that's the first and what I've called it a junior high girls game. So congratulations to them. As free throw, no good. And rebounded by Suburban. We're down by 12 as Kaylin able to get it to, and stolen away by 10. There she is again, down to paint. No good. But another offensive rebound under 3 minutes, and that 2-point shot is way off. 12 right there, and puts it back up and in. 20-6 Crosspointe. Under 3 minutes in this third. As Sophia gets it into 12, Sasha. I mean, not 12, 13 Sasha's. She gets it back to Sophia Reed. We're down by 14. Still have not scored in this second half as Sophia gets it to Caitlin Britt. And here is 13 Sasha. Caitlin. Sophia! No good on the 3. And Aurelia could not grab the rebound, and here comes Crosspointe. And now coming up on 2 minutes to play in this third quarter as Tan in the paint passes out. Tries a 2-point shot. No. And there as 10 misses a shot. And again on the offensive board, no. And that was a tie-up. As I guess it will stay right here. Oh, I wish our girls could put a little more offense in. And here's 4 of Crosspointe, tipped and taken away by Suburban. Come on, can we score this time, please? Please, somebody. As a really good save from it going out of bounds, but stolen away. There's a tie. Well, I guess Crosspointe was able to come with it cleanly. Coming up on a minute and a half to play in this third quarter. As here is 21. Puts a 2-point shot up. No. And so out of that tie up, possession goes with Suburban. As here come the girls for us. We have not scored in this second half, third quarter, as that's taken away. Here is 23, puts up the wild shot, no, but right there is 3, and puts it up, almost, but no, but it gets it back again and puts it back up, no, as Aurelia comes away with the rebound and gives it to Caitlin Britt, as she gives it to Mackenzie Helton. Come on, let's see, a minute to play in this third quarter, as Mackenzie gets it to 21, and that was Aubrey, and here's Sophia Reed. Gives it to Caitlin. Caitlin gives it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie gets it to Aubrey. 2-point shot, short. And 4 of Crosspointe. Under 40 seconds now in this third quarter. As here is 30, able to get it to 3. 3. In the paint, 23. No good off the glass. And 3 puts it back up. Missed it. And here's Caitlin Britt. Suburban will get it out. 18.1 seconds to play in this third quarter. Or I'm sorry. They thought they were going to get it out, but Crosspointe gets it out. 18.1 seconds. As here is 3. Way off. But grab 23 of Cross Point, under 10 seconds now in the third. Here's three, runner, no. And a foul on Cross Point with 4.2 seconds left. All right, remember, 4.2 seconds, not much time. I think they were a little surprised how much time they it's okay, Suburban Junior High girls. It's okay. It's okay as the third quarter ends. We go to the fourth, 20-6 your score in favor of Crosspointe. So I'll get you ready for the fourth and all of that coming up next. You're watching SCS Basketball, the junior high girls. All right, welcome back for this fourth quarter. Suburban down by 14. Here is 12. Sophia gets it to 10. Mackenzie. She gets it to Caitlin. Just off, but right there, Mackenzie. No good. And she finds Sophia. She puts it up blocked. And here's Caitlin Britt. Caitlin gets it and out of bounds. Out of bounds going to Crosspointe. 20-6 your score. As I want to remind you, coming up next is the junior high boys game. And following that will be junior varsity as that's tipped and out of bounds, staying with Crosspointe. As this first game of 3 plays its final quarter. There is 21 Crosspointe, 23 Crosspointe. Here is 21, gets it to 4, no. And rebound Caitlin Britt, and finds Mackenzie. And it's almost taken away. Aubrey comes away with it and gets it to Caitlin Britt. And Caitlin gets it to 21, Aubrey. Aubrey to Mackenzie. Mackenzie over to Caitlin. Caitlin and intercept and taken away by Crosspointe. And here's 30 for Crosspointe. The question is, can the Suburban girls get to 10 points? That's how many they scored last game. As that's here is threes at the 2-point shots off. 4.5 to play in the fourth. Here is Mackenzie Helton. 20-6 your score as Caitlin and deflected and right to Mackenzie to Sophia. Tries a 3. No. As Caitlin will grab the offensive rebound. Caitlin and now taken away by 3. Now as it will go to Crosspointe. Good hustle by both players. All right. Coming up on 4 minutes to play in this fourth. Not much action in this kind of game, but you know what? That's okay. That's kind of what you expect, but I want to credit the Crosspointe girls as that 3 is off. But I just want to credit both teams for coming out here and and giving both of their effort is 30. No. But hey, you just don't know what to expect for a girls' game. As that's taken by Crosspointe off the turnover. As here's 23. Crosspointe with a good advantage. That's tipped and out of bounds. Staying with Crosspointe. 3:22, fourth quarter. Couple substitutions. Here comes Aurelia and Kaylin Perry in for Aubrey and Valerie Ramirez. As Crosspointe looks to get it in, and here is 3. And 3 gets it to 23, 2-point shot. No. And here come the Crusaders. Aurelia throws it up. No. Or I guess you can call that a pass. Sasha. No. And Aurelia comes away with it. And foul. 2:57 in this fourth quarter. As we look to get it in, Sophia leaves and number 4, or 14, I think. Yeah, Grace Parr is in the game. Suburban. Yeah, Suburban will get it back out. 2:54 in this fourth quarter. As Grace gets it into Sasha. Sasha gets it to Aurelia. 2-point shot. No. And 31. And taken by Aurelia. That one's short, but she gets it back to and she put it in this time. There you go, Aurelia. Nicely done. Nicely done. Three. No. And coming up on 2 minutes, that 2-point shot, no good. And here's Grace Parr on the defensive rebound. Grace, and intercepted by 23. Now under 2 minutes in this fourth. Can Suburban get to 10? That 2-point shot is in there for Crosspointe. 22-8. And we'll take a quick timeout on the Suburban side. 1:48 in the fourth is, well, I don't get to do many junior high girls games, but this is the third one I've done in total here, and so, you know, the first game I did, they won by a bunch, and then the second one, of course, I did was this past Tuesday. They lost by a bunch, and now the junior high girls are about ready to lose this one. But at this time, I'd like to say coming up next is the junior high boys matchup against Crosspointe. As this game looks to get over very soon as we get it in. Sasha traveled with it. All right, Crosspointe ball, 1:40 in this fourth. All right, 30 gets it into 22. 22. Fourth quarter winding down. But I got to give it, as that one is caught by 23, but I got to give it the number 10 at Crosspointe for the girls. As she is, as that's taken away by the Suburban Crusaders. The question is, can we get the 10? And Sasha, good off the glass. There's number 10. There is 10 for Suburban, 22-10. So there's our 10 for the day on the junior high girls. Under a minute now in the fourth, but I was just saying, I got to hand it the number 10 for the junior high girls. She was very good and got a lot of steals, so I just credit her effort. As 30, just off. 22 puts it back up. No. As Mackenzie gets it to Sasha. The question is, can we get over 10? Yes, we can. Back-to-back buckets by her. Under half a second in the fourth. We are winding down. And that's a turnover. Can we score two more? Can we score two more? Come on. Can we score two more? Tie up. All right, 10 seconds exactly in this fourth. Can we score two more? That's the question. Can these junior high girls score two more? Mackenzie gets it to Aurelia, puts up the shot. Yes, we can! We score two more points. We get over 10 and 12 and score, and it was the final score of 22-14 in favor of Crosspointe. So a good note to end off on if you're Suburban, but a good win for the junior high girls at Crosspointe. Yeah, man. Well, congratulations, Crosspointe girls, as they go out of there. And congratulations to our girls, too. They deserve some credit, even though they lost. But that's okay. So 22-14, Crosspointe over Suburban in this first matchup of the day. So I will get you ready for the second matchup with our junior high boys and, of course, the junior high boys of Crosspointe. So I want to say thank you to those of you who may have been watching or who will watch this broadcast at a later time. This is Matthew Fox saying talk to you in just a little bit for the junior high boys matchup against Crosspointe, okay? Matthew signing out saying goodbye and adios.